I'm 34 years old with no kids and my life revolves around dogs, so I want to show you what my typical Saturday looks like. I totally get it, this lifestyle isn't for everyone, especially people with kids. But my husband and I don't have any yet, so I put all my energy into rescue dogs. And I really like to show people what life is like for older people who don't have kids and what we do. And I wish I could say my weekends start slow, but they don't because I have 6 dogs. They do start at like 8 o'clock, which is later than the weekdays. And first things first is all the dogs need to go out. As you might know, we have 2 separate yards, the front and the back, and so I put the older ones in the front and the younger, crazier ones in the back. My foster dog Blossom is doing so well on the leash, as you can see. One thing about me is I have to get certain things done before I can do anything, and that means getting the dogs all taken care of and cleaning the house. Even on Saturdays and Sundays, my days don't start until I do this stuff. And that involves any loads of laundry because with a lot of dogs, I have a lot of laundry pretty much every day. I have to, of course, get them breakfast before I get breakfast, which is usually on the weekends, just coffee. And cleaning is a huge part of my routine every single day. And just because I don't have kids doesn't mean my weekends aren't packed. Every single hour I have planned out. And that might be because I'm very type A, but also because I'm busy. But again, cleaning is number one. And I don't deep clean every single weekend. This is just wiping things down, all the surfaces in the main rooms, which is pretty similar to my nightly routine every weekday that I do. And then I like to vacuum, of course, before I get out the door. In 24 hours, I have so much dog hair on my floors. It's actually incredible. Then I was off to the shelter. I do like to try to go to the shelter at least a couple times a month. And Saturdays are my only option because I work Monday through Friday and then they're closed Sundays. But it was bath day. There were no adoption events because it was too hot. So the volunteers, we probably bathed 20 dogs, which is pretty good. If you're looking for something to do that's not handling or running dogs, bathing them is so important. I hung out with some of my favorite dogs that are still there and met some new ones. I spent about 3 hours there. I was so hot because it was 100 degrees. And eventually I do have to get back to my crew. So I got back home, let them all out. They were so excited to see me. I ate lunch finally. I was almost passing out at the shelter because I hadn't eaten anything. I also have plants that I don't even know how to take care of. I just water them and hope they don't die. I'm rarely one to sit on the couch, honestly, but I needed a break for like 20 minutes. And then I start kind of doing the stuff with my dogs, taking them to the creek. They love to go to the water and swim, but we got caught in the rain. And so I was sprinting back home. It was downpouring. Lily has suddenly become afraid of storms. And I just sat on the couch with them, caught up on my Real Housewives, and then started some more dog chores. When it's cloudy, I'm on the couch. If the sun is even peeking out, I am outside. And if you're wondering where my husband was all day, he was doing lawn care and then he worked part of the day. Then it was dinner time for the dogs. After that, we took the rest of the dogs who didn't make it before. Dogs to the Creek is something we try to do every single day. And then we just had sushi, watched a movie, and we were in bed. So that's my typical Saturday.